What is up, my Card Kingdom family? Kenji back for some more drafting, this time on the streets of Arena. I tried to play some March of Machines on Magic Online, and it took 10 minutes before we even had close to enough players to fire the draft. So, seems like not many people are drafting on Magic Online. So we're going to do some of this on Arena. This is going to be some best of one ranked Premier Draft on Arena. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out all of my other videos here on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. We're going to first pick this Fairy Mastermind. Yuta, of course, the world champion. Oh, it even says on the text there, Yuta Takahashi, world champion. What are we passing? We're passing a Kenra Spell Spear, fantastic 2-drop. Oracle of Tragedies, pretty good. Not too much else, though. Pretty easy Fairy Mastermind for me. 2-1 flyer for 2, and with all upside from there. Ooh, and we are getting that followed up with a best common in the set. In fact, better than most uncommons and even most rares. That is the Preening Champion, 3-mana 2/2 flyer. And it makes an elemental. Really good for just all sorts of strategies, because not only is it a knight, but it also makes 2 creatures for Convoke. The second creature is red. You cannot really beat Preening Champion. This is an amazing start. Hopefully we can continue to get good blue along with this. Third pick has some decent blue cards, although I don't think you're supposed to take the Emoti here, or the Joyful Storm Sculptor, when you could just take the very solid Eyes of Gataxia's third pick. I know a lot of people don't care for the Eyes too much, but at the end of the day, it is pretty solid. I think you could consider maybe a few other cards here, but for the most part, I would rather just stick with the blue, and we'll take the Eyes. Into, what is this? There's another Invasion of Elgrotha. We just passed one of those. There's another Wary Thespian. We also just passed one of those. There's a Squadron if I wanted to just stick with blue, although I don't think Squadron is a high priority pickup. I think the 2-drops are the most important thing in this format. So it could be that Wary Thespian is the right choice. But blue-green I think is much worse than blue-black. So this is kind of interesting. I have a bunch of different routes we can go. I guess with double flyers already, there's nothing wrong with taking the Invasion of Elgrotha. But I still think I'd rather have the 2-drop here instead. And maybe just get a better signpost. Oh, okay, well now we're getting a 5th pick Volcanic Spite, and that's definitely a sign of sorts. Maybe we could do a good red-blue Convoke deck or something. I used to think Gargantua was a really high pickup in this format, but that's dropped off significantly. Back in its original format of Apocalypse, it was an insane uncommon and limited, but it is not nearly as good these days. Volcanic Spite, I think, is a pretty good sign there. As we... Stormclaw Rager pretty late. Sigiled Sentinel kind of late. There's a Portent Tracker. If I wanted to stick on color, I would just take the Ren's Resolve, but I guess we should still stay as open as possible and maybe just take the Sigiled Sentinel if say, like, the Knight's deck is open. Okay, Invasion of Asgol. Had I taken the Rager, that would have been the right pick, but at this point, I think we're just taking the frontliner. Like I said, the 2-drops are super important in this format. If you can just have a really low curve, as we get a bunch of good red cards here, if you can just have a really low curve, you don't necessarily need the bombs, because even though this is a format with... it's a princely format, that is to say, there are a ton of individual bombs / win cons. If you can just pressure the opponents before they get those down, that's often going to be good enough. I'm going to take the uncommon here, the Branch Burner, just because it's harder to pick up than any of these other cards. Agar on the wheel is perfect. If Agar wasn't here, we would take Sigiled Sentinel, because it's another great 3-drop, but this is a fantastic start to red-blue Convoke. Okay, look at that now. Valduck, Stasis Field, Swiftwater Cliffs, all really solid pickups here. I actually think the Valduck could be a consideration. Like, if you're playing blue-red, you oftentimes want to pick up the Beat Stick, if you can get it. But I suppose the safe pick is just taking the land. I will say, though, oftentimes running a tap land in these style of decks can hurt you more than help you, because your mana requirements aren't going to be very hard, and playing untapped lands, and being able to curve out is much better than having this dual colored land potentially and, playing something off of curve because of it. It's a good start, though. Alright, wield some good blue-red stuff. This Joyful Storm Sculptor has actually come down a bunch in my eyes. I used to think this was a big sign for red-blue, but the card is actually just not that impressive. I honestly would rather take Marauding Dreadship here, and I think I'm going to do that. These are all filler. The Bruiser's like okay with some creatures, but generally you're not going to be running those. Yeah, pretty solid start. I mean, we only have one Convoke card right now, but it's not hard to think we could easily pick up some more of those in later packs. I wish I had gotten one more 2-drop this pack, because I think ideally what we end up doing is getting, you know, 6, 7 plus 2-drops. As we, I guess we wield the Invasion of Regatha. That's also not a bad one, surprisingly. This is for, like, the face damage deck, right? The one that's trying to burn the opponent out quickly, because the 4 damage can go to face. And if you happen to have some number of other battles, it makes the Invasion of Regatha that much better. Alright, on to pack number 2. We opened a Dusk Legion Duelist. So not the card for us. Fortunately, we do have 2 very solid choices here in the form of Stoke the Flames and Invasion of Kaladesh. I like taking the Stoke here and trying to wield the Invasion of Kaladesh. Although I do think the Invasion of Kaladesh is actually an extremely powerful card in the blue-red deck. Especially, again, if you can get those beat sticks like I was mentioning earlier. But that's a pretty easy Stoke for me. Into a pretty easy Oracle of Tragedy. This is not the ideal 2-drop in blue-red. You'd much rather have a 2-2. But Tragedy provides a lot of work, even though the best place for it is probably like blue-black, right? Let's see. So our second Convoke card was the Stoke. We're not going to wheel anything out of this pack. Not a big deal. Into a Halo Hopper or a Lithomantic Barrage. I've really come around to Barrage as a main deck card. I mean, you're not going to normally see too many of these since they're uncommon, but since the best color in this format is blue, it's not too hard to just, you know, kill a moderately sized blue creature for a single mana. Let's see, Wrath is very good, a couple of good black cards. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to take the Halo Hopper here. What's my removal suite right now? I have Stoke and I have Spite. Barrage can be good with Agar if you are killing a white or a blue creature. Yeah, I'm happy to have the first Barrage over the other card. Darn it. Some good ones, but not really in our colors. Moment of Truth, the only card for red-blue here. Gosh, this pack has a bunch of good cards, but just not for us. Is there a chance that I can move into red-white with SRAM? Possibly, I guess. I doubt I'm going to be pulled out of blue, but maybe there's a world where we can get like some hoplites and stuff, if there aren't any good cards in our colors. As we have an Order of the Mirror here, or versus a white card now. There is a world where going red-white is a possibility. Like, I took the SRAM just there. I could take the Realmbreaker's Grasp. I think taking the blue card is probably safer. Ah, and we're getting an Invasion of Kaladesh here. I mean, Sigiled Sentinel now, too. We could have definitely made a swap into white at that point. It's going to be too late now. And it looks like we have a pretty good blue-red after follow-ups, but that was definitely a consideration. Let's see. Filler. I like Essence. I like... No, well, I don't like any of these cards in this pack, but I think Essence is the card I'm most likely to play. The Barb is quite poor, and Heal Slasher, even in the like red-white backup deck, doesn't really do much. Nice. Okay, we did wheel a second Invasion of Kaladesh, and that's really, really good. So a high priority pick is actually going to be that beat stick now, if we can find it. Reason being, with 2 Invasion of Kaladesh, you can just make a ton of artifacts with relative ease, you know? Though I will have to say, we're missing a little bit of oomph right now. So hopefully pack 3 can do us some solids. Oh, you know what? I will end up running the Bane Splitter if we don't get too many other ways to push through. Because right now we have a bunch of smaller creatures. So, you know what we can do? We can go turn 2 Invasion of Kaladesh into turn 3 Invasion of Regatha and immediately flip the Invasion of Kaladesh. That's kind of neat. Alright, pack 3. Opening up a Shoal Dread. That is quite unfortunate. For us, we have what? Scrounger, Halo Hopper. Corruption of Tawashi is actually not terrible, because we have a few ways to transform. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6, 7. Yeah, the Corruption of Tawashi doesn't look crazy. The only problem with it is that oftentimes with red-blue, I'm not trying to grind somebody out, which Corruption is really good at doing. So I think I'd rather have the Scrounger here to follow up all of our 2-drops. Oh, man. We're getting past a Warcrafting, but there's that beat stick we were looking for. Also, notably, we just passed back-to-back Invasion of Zendikar, which is one of the best invasions you can get. This is a tough pick. I do think beat stick is in consideration here versus Warcrafting, which sounds crazy. But I think beat stick is just that important in these type of decks. This is tough. This is tough. I'm going to take the good removal spell, but I would not be surprised if taking the beat stick was the correct play. A third Invasion of Kaladesh. I am going to regret not taking that beat stick. Oh, please. A third Invasion of Zendikar! What is going on? Sometimes you play green and you don't see a single one of these because they're uncommon, and people usually take them. And we're seeing 3 in pack 3 now. That's absolutely disgusting. There's nothing in this pack for us either. A 4th Invasion of Kaladesh, though? The most awkward thing about this is that the flip side is legendary. So having more of them is not necessarily good. You know? Like, I think I'm still going to take it here over Prankster or another Dreadship, but there is a lot of awkward potential there. Squeeze pretty filler. Frontliner actually kind of nice with all of the invasions I've picked up. Cleansing looks pretty good here. Gosh, we really need to wheel that beat stick. I'll take the Shatter the Source over Oracle or Stasis Field. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to be playing that Bane Splitter at this point. What's my worst card? Oh, it's second Swiftwater Cliffs. Do we need the Halo Hopper? Probably not. Oculus Whelp could be a thing. I guess I'll just take a second Cliffs, though. Oh, we did get the beat stick back. Alright, that is huge. Absolutely huge, given what we have. So, I think the Invasion of Regatha might end... 4 Invasions of Kaladesh, though? Maybe we keep it still. Oracle of Tragedy can probably be cut. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because we have 9 2-drops, and the Oracle would be our worst. I guess I can probably cut the Cleansing. Look at that. All of our spells that cost 4 or more have Convoke. That's actually fantastic. I mean, I suppose I can probably get away with 16 lands. I just don't prefer it. Prankster back. Alright, last few cards don't matter. Yeah, I mean, I think our deck's pretty good. We're only missing, like, an Afara's Dispersal. In terms of, like, core commons and whatnot. So it says our creature count's only 11, but then you have to remember I have 4 Invasions of Kaladesh, which make a creature, the Eyes makes a creature, the Dreadship makes a creature. We actually didn't see any Raoul's reinforcements. That's really surprising. So I kind of like cutting the eyes here, because that's like a really slow creature. I don't mind the Dread Ship, but I think we can also probably cut the Dread Ship, given we didn't get a Tetsuko. And we have enough other low creatures anyways. And then the plan is to either run 16 lands, or... I think I still want 17, oddly. What's my worst card? It might be just Cleansing. Can see cutting the Cleansing there. Something like that looks okay. Alright, let's try it out. Little red-blue Convoke nonsense here in the Arena Premier Drafts. Alright, off to round 1 we go. Do we have an Invasion of Kaladesh in our opening hand? We do. Of course we do. This is a nice opener. We're probably going to go with Order of the Mirror on turn 2, and then I would guess we just level it up on turn 3 instead of playing out the invasion. Oh, actually. New game plan. We have the Dream. We get to immediately flip the Invasion of Kaladesh now with our Invasion of Regatha. Although if they play like a Portent Tracker, or something like that. Oh no, we get to do both still. Oh god, this is insane. We get to 4 damage the invasion, 1 damage their agent. That is the best possible scenario. Holy smokies. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and hit that. We can stoke it if we want to. Brutal, brutal for the opponent. Yeah, we do our other Invasion of Kaladesh. Okay. Well, this is kind of gross. And now with the Invasion of Regatha flipping into this Disciples of the Inferno, our burn spells deal 2 more damage each. Boo. Alright, Deadly Derision takes care of the Disciple. Scrounger. I don't think we have anything we want to discard, so let's just flip our order here. Crew, and then smack for 7 at face. Again, the Either Wing is legendary, so we don't want to flip that invasion yet. What we could do, and maybe there's a little bit of merit doing, is hitting that Invasion of Kaladesh for a little bit of damage. That is slightly problematic. Okay, well, let's just apply the pressure then, I guess. We can discard the barrage here. Don't think we discard anything. We have them pretty much dead. Because now we just stoke their face here. And if they can somehow deal 17 to me this turn, then you gotta give them props. Alright. That was clean. No big deal, just rank number 4 in the world. Rank is largely irrelevant, but it's nice to be in a low one. As we move on to round number 2. On the draw with another pretty nice looking hand here. Turn 2, we can play Order or Invasion. Turn 3, Agar with Spite after the fact. Oh, we just have the same exact draw again. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go Invasion of Kaladesh into Invasion of Regatha, flip it. If they don't flip their Prankster this turn, we get to kill it, so let's hope that they just play something out. Damn it. Oh, that would have been so good. That would have been so, so good. And once again, we are just gonna flip, or rather attack the invasion of Regatha. There's the hoplites. There is a beat stick. So we can go Agar, beat stick, crew. Attack the invasion for 4. Nice. Flip it. Alright, I mean, this is so identical to the previous game, it's crazy. But I guess we have a lot of redundancy in our deck. Aha, they also have the beat stick. Okay, well, let's get racing, I guess. Oh, they didn't attack with the hoplite, though. So how do we want to play this? Because we have a lot of good moves. I think what we want to do here is... well, maybe play it a little bit conservatively. Maybe crew with the token. If I had drawn another red, I'd go for Warcrafting and then I could spite in response to a removal spell, but... I think we're gonna go like this. I expect something's in my future. It might be a cut short. Volcanic Spite in response. Okay, that resolves. And then I guess I want to push extra damage. We can get rid of our 2-drop now. Okay. That was fine. That wasn't amazing. I'm at 7. They get another treasure. Okay, reinforcements is alright. Oh, what am I supposed to try to play around here? I guess let's go like this. Let's go Preening Champion. Crew. I'm gonna target here and see what they have now in response, because I assume they have like an Angelic Intervention or something. Yep, perfect. Oh, that knocks off the beat stick, that's right. No, I need to hit him in the air. 3, 4, they go to 6. Alright. Somewhat close game here. I mean, if they have an aerial boost, I die. I don't know if I played this right. If we were on the play this game, it wouldn't have been close. They were only able to not lose their creature because they were on the play, so they got to flip that, right? Pretty sure I do have to double block if they attack. Which means I'm going to have to sack something after the fact. What are they doing over there? Okay, well, that's not lethal. And they did push something away. So I guess they're doing math if they can attack. I mean, they probably have to, yeah. Can't block. I'm at 2. They get another treasure. What does that do for us? 3, 4, 5. Does this win? This looks like it wins, right? All right. Got him. Phew. Close game. Probably didn't play it optimally there in some of the middle stages turns. Hey, we're down to 3, baby. But that's okay. Clutch City. Let's go on to the next game. On to the next one. Can we go 3 for 3 on turn 2 invasion into the Invasion of Regatha? We have the invasion. I mean, we have 4 of these in our deck, right? So having Invasion of Kaladesh in the opening hand is not at all surprising. In fact, it's almost likely. Game plan here is going to be Frontliner turn 2 and then Invasion turn 3. Because the Frontliner can attack for 3 trample next turn. So let's go for that. Oh, they have Essence? No. So they just have like an aerial boost in their hand or something. Damn, we get to double spell next turn too? Into a pretty early branch burner as well. Alright, that's slightly problematic. Ah, that is beautiful. So attack for 1 here, flip it. Play out Prankster, say go, and then we can flash out Fairy either in response to like a card draw effect from them if they go for like an Eyes of Gataxius or something randomly. Or we'll just flash it out end of turn. Alright, make a bunch of creatures. So I will take 5. We just try to race here in the air. I guess it's probably okay. I could leave back my either wing, though. Yeah. I think we need to wait 1 turn, and then we can start activating Fairy Mastermind at the end of their turn. Okay. I'm going to take another 4. Oh, they're going for it. Alright. I will animate. If they have something, they have something. I'm not going to play around it. Sure, they had a Shapecraft. Oh, I get to draw a card because they drew an extra card, though. Nice. That was actually really good. They have cut shorts they're going to use right now. A little bit unfortunate. Oh, temporal cleansing. I think, well, shoot. If I war crafting, that's going to go away unless I want to draw a card with... No, I think we're supposed to bottom that because it's going away anyways. Beat stick's pretty good here. So let's go Warcraft on Strobe Knight. No, wait, that doesn't make sense, does it? If I go that, equip... No, I'm going to have to hit a red any case. So, Warcrafting on Strobe Knight, we get to look at 3 cards, hopefully for a red. If we don't hit a red, it's so awkward. Maybe that was a reason to play the beat stick and equip, so I'd all... Oh, you know what? That's... I was supposed to go beat stick, equip, and then Nahiri's. I guess I wouldn't have been able to play out the 2-2 in that scenario, though. This is tough. Not just killing that 3-3 Lancer has ended up making me take a lot of damage as a result. So if the Lancer gets pumped even once, I'm going to be chumping it with the 1-1 token, I believe. Order of the Mirrors planning on trading with one of the 2-2s. Okay, their timer's going. Sigilled Sentinel. So I might be taking 3 here. That's fine. Ah, those things having vigilance has really, really hurt us. Oh geez, well we're gonna get to draw a card with Mastermind at the very least. So now I'll just take 4 and I'll chump the 5-5. And then we can barrage their 5-5 this turn instead. That's pretty good still. Oh god. This is gonna be such a good turn for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a land here. Can I go barrage beat stick is better? Hit him for 5. Wow, this is going to be a really good turn. It's probably just safest to kill both of those. Would be my guess. Like this is a given. Go beat stick, equip, attack. I guess I can still spite that afterwards. Or I could go spite, pitch the beat stick. No, let's get the beat stick online. I made the mistake of not doing it last time. I'm gonna wait and see what they do here first. Maybe they go for like another astral wingspan. I don't think it's a necessity to spite main phase there. Bola Slinger. Alright, we do want to do that in response. That way they can't have Zulfirin if I do it. Otherwise... Oh, their creature doesn't have, this Lancer doesn't have Vigilance anymore, too. Nice. Very good. Invasion of Kaladesh. So if I flip this, they would have to trade 2 creatures for it? Is that even worthwhile? I would go down to 4. It's probably just safest to go double creature here, right? I guess we do want to trade off. Because either we're trading for the Lancer or we're trading for the Bola Slinger. It's been a tight game. Alright, nice. Trade for the Bola. I mean, I could hold back one of these spells to try to play around Sunfall, but Sunfall's gonna kill us even if I hold back one of those, so... Scary, scary, scary. But we managed to pull through once again. And now what are we, 3-0? 4-0? Yeah, lovely little start here. On to game 4. Go, go, baby. How we looking? Pretty solid. As always, one of our Invasion of Kaladesh in opening hand. Opponent is on Dismal Backwater starter. Ah, Grixis with an Informant. Let's discard the Prankster here, I think. Ooh. It's actually pretty tempting to play out the Invasion because I drew the Beat Stick to get the flying creature, but I think playing out the Order of the Mirror here is still okay. Alright, so let's go Beat Stick. Equip, hit for 3 and get that treasure. Nice. Sure, that's fine. Good, let's just go double Invasion. We can actually flip one of them next turn with the Beat Stick plus the Scrounger backup. Invasion of Amonkhet. I guess we'd rather have the 3/4 flyer. No, it's better to keep the Scrounger because we're gonna flip one of these invasions, right? And that means once we get the vehicle, we're always gonna be able to tap the Scrounger and rummage away excess lands if we want to. Alright, perfect. I think it's worth keeping the barrage. If it was a loot, I would have done it, but I think barrage is better, probably anyways, than a random card in our deck. That's fine. That is not fine. That is a huge problem. Well, shoot. So, if I crew and block, I mean, I think I have to. They get to kill my Scrounger or one of my... Or I guess the Flyer if they want. Oh, that's fine. Actually surprised they didn't kill the other one. Okay, what does the invasion of... So they can copy my Branch Burner or my Flyer. Well, let's rummage. Let's pitch the mountain. That's not good. At all. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna race here and say YOLO. Because they're gonna flip that in eventually anyways, so I might as well push as much damage as I can right now. I hope they copy the Squadron for some reason and not the Branch Burner. Actually, no, wait. Does that... Yeah, no, they want to copy a Flyer for sure. Come on, copy the 3/4. Copy the blue creature so I can barrage it randomly. Darn. Alright. 5/4 flying. Black-red critter. Okay. I think it's pretty clear that they have something here, but can't really do much about it. Was a good draw. Oh, if I connect... Okay, we might actually have a chance. Hold up. Unsealed an Acropolis. Milled 3 lands on my side. Their hits were not very good. They probably have to take Looter and find something. Rat and Looter. So we get to pitch the barrage here. If they play the rat. I mean, they probably don't even have the luxury of playing out the rat. Yeah, they just have to try to find something. Alright, that's double black. So... Deadly Derision is now a possibility. Okay. Agar's pretty good here too. I'm gonna pitch the barrage now, I guess. Oh. Well, that is also insano, because... Let's see, will I have lethal here? Can they kill me on a backswing? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? So better to go Agar Shatter. I only need to get in for 2 damage though, right? Ah, this is difficult. Oh, I lost 3 artifacts. Oh, right. Sacking all the treasures means the Either Wing isn't lethal by itself, or... Well, I messed that one up. Shoot. I definitely done goofed there. Oh, they have a counter anyways. Okay. Yikes. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... I can't even attack anymore. Oh, no. I made a huge mistake. I could have just gone for lethal there instead. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. I played into it. And now they probably have the opportunity to rat. Jeez Louise, what a throw that was. Was it a throw? No, we didn't put them on having a counter. It'll be really telling here if they don't play out the rat, right? Because then it's most likely that they do have Deadly Derision. Well, no, they could Deadly Derision... No, they couldn't. They're gonna wait on Deadly Derision until the Either Wing, right? Is crude, so they wouldn't be able to play rat this turn. Jeez. Difficult turn. That counter, like, was the perfect card with the line that I went for, which I guess maybe was not great. Oh? Okay, now hold up. This is... They might be feeling like they need to put pressure on me now, which is fantastic. So... I am not going to crew the Either Wing and block the Oracle, because what I want them to have is to have the Deadly Derision in their hand. Now the game plan is going to be to crew the Either Wing on our turn, attack with both flyers, presume that the Either Wing is going to get Deadly Derision, and then maybe Invasion of Regatha can finish them up. So now we want them to have Derision. Okay, that's perfect. The pass is good. Let's go crew. No equips. Let's just go to combat. This has got to be derision, right? Oh, wait, not equipping also gave them... This is not actually lethal that I was attacking for. That's funny. I'm playing pretty sloppy here. Alright, well, they have to have, like, another refusal. Oh! I did not deserve to win this one. Oof! But we squeaked that one out. Jeez Louise. That was some sloppy play on my part, but hey. Still just good enough. Nice 4-0 start. Let's go to game 5. Questionable plays in the previous game, but we managed to get there. Ooh, we do not have one of our Invasion of Kaladesh in our opening hand, but that's not a problem. We would actually much rather have one of our other 2-drops, right? And then play Invasion on a following turn. Once again, this might be like turn 2 order. Plan on flipping it. Well, speak of the devil. There's one of the invasions. It's going to be really good for us if the opponent doesn't have a play here. Or a 1 toughness play, that is also perfect. Versus red-green, we are going to just easy barrage that Thespian, especially now that they left a card on top. So they're just going to leave it on top again. Oh, they bottomed it now. What? They kept City on Fire on top, and then after I killed their Wary Thespian, they're like, okay, not anymore. That's funny. Second Wary Thespian, sure. So now this is going to be Scrounger. Actually, I could just flip the Order of the Mirror right now, too. But I guess I like developing out my board and getting the Scrounger online when I have the, vehicle about to flip here. Because now we can just rummage once a turn. If I had my another one of my Invasions of Kaladesh in hand, I would definitely block. But maybe they have Invasion of Karsus in theirs. Oh, into the fire for 2 damage on everything, sure. So at this point, then we're going to rummage away the Shatter the Source. Alright, main phase. And I'm going to equip the Fairy Mastermind. Because it would just fall off the Ether Wing anyways. And we need to start killing them, because they're going to start playing creatures that are much stronger than whatever I'm doing. Presumably. Land was not a bad draw. Because that allows us to activate the Mastermind at end of turn here. Okay. Ah, well, that's even better for us. Oh, they had 2 punch. Sure, that's fine. I don't mind that. Keep the Stoke in our hand. Okay. Got a game. Just need to find any creature to... Oh my gosh, they've got a 6/6. And we're starting to flood out. That's a problem. We are on a fast clock. Alright, that'll work. Wait, what? That is not the right play. If they just allowed me to attack, they would have hit me for 6 and then stoked me for 4 and I would have died. Oh, well. So it goes. So it goes. Alright, GG's. A little bit unfortunate there, I think, but good beats. Good beats. On to our 6th game. Had a chance there in that previous game. Our opponent made some mistakes that gave us options, but was not meant to be. Pretty good looking opening hand here. Turn 2 Invasion of Kaladesh, not so bad when we have the Scrounger in our hand, although might still want to just play out the Agar instead. On turn 3, that is to say. Or not, because we drew a Preening Champion. The Dream. And we are playing against Blue-White Knights, most likely, and they have a slow hand? Oh, this is going to be a very, very big problem for them. Let's see. I think we're probably just supposed to kill that right now. Even though that means we lose the other card forever. Oh, I love seeing that. Oh, red source. Interesting. So let's go Scrounger. Put this on the Preening Champ. Crew pitching Prankster. Perfect. Did find another land, so now that grows the Either Wing 1 more. And attack him for 7 in the air. It's probably fine to keep Agar. 3/3, better than a random card, I'm guessing. We have pressure, but they have cards in hand, so... Can we kill them before they get to utilize all their cards? Alright, they've killed my Preening Champ. It is step 1 for them to stabilize. No blocks. Into... Okay, so they missed a damage? Or on the, they're holding up Dispersal then, I guess. So they're planning on casting Dispersal on my flyer? Is that even that bad? So I'm going to attack the Either Wing at them, and then the 2 tokens at their Invasion of Kaladesh. Oh, they are going to bounce one of my tokens. Okay. Sure. I guess that does shrink the Either Wing. Ooh, Rayav. Very nice. And we even get to draw a card. Awesome. No problem killing it now since it has vigilance anyways. And then end of turn we can crew with Scrounger to rummage away the land that we don't need. Ah, beautiful hit. Okay, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Alright. Nice. And they concede. That's the way we like it, baby. Give me that next win. Up to 5-1. 5-1 and on to game 7. On the play, hand looks good. We are playing against a Gigantha. So this is going to be one of those turn 2 frontliners, turn 3 invasion of Kaladesh, looks like. Keep drawing our one of Scrounger. Can't be upset about that. Ooh, man. Ah, that's so annoying. Turn 2 Portent Tracker, if you can't kill it, is a very, very problematic card. Because now they're going to play ahead of curve on us. Yeah, here comes a 4-drop on turn 3. 4-4. It's pretty good. Let's see. So we can flip that. We want to play the Scrounger out. Man, I really want to get our Squadron out this turn, but then I don't get to flip the invasion. It's probably alright to just uptick on our token. Oh, I should have played my mountain instead of the island. Whoops. Because we don't need this many blue sources. We need more red. I think we rummage away the Prankster end of turn. Yeah, no blocks. Ow. Another Hermit. Block. Okay, let's rummage away the Prankster. That's good. Do I have to just kill the random 4-4 though? It's really not what I want to be doing. Rummage away this land again. Agar. I'm gonna get greedy and I'm gonna play another flyer out this turn. Instead of shattering one of their 4-4s. I might die. I am committed to that. Turns out a 4-4 on turn 3 into a 4-4 on turn 4 in limited is just pretty good. Alright, so they're probably going to attack with everything then for 14 damage. I accept. Ow. Let's see. Gosh, I'm going to be 1 mana short of being able to Bite plus Shatter here. That's so sick. Okay, another 5/5. Their attacks actually aren't that great, though, into my creatures now. That's scary. Oh, they're just putting Gigantha in hand. Okay, so now we're good. Now we're really good. We get to end of turn. Pop their Hulk, draw a card. Now we can crew... Oh! I needed to tap the other creature first. That was a mistake. Whoopsies. Needed to have tapped the Scrounger afterwards. Anyways, that's fine. Crew, discard land. It's also pretty nice. 1/1 token. I need to put him on an air clock. In fact, I think I am supposed to main phase this so that if I draw a land, I can play out the Fairy Mastermind. Okay. Well, that's also pretty good. Blue source! It's gonna be hard for them to kill me this turn, I feel like. Because they can't flip the Hermit and flip the Incubate and have a way to clear one of the blockers. What you got? My confidence knows no bounds. Gigantha, 3 unknowns. And remember, they cannot have any double-colored card. Not that that changes my line of thought anyways. Alright, Invasion of Perulia. That's a good start for us. That means they're digging. And that doesn't even find too many relevant cards. I guess like Polychronos. It'd be a 4/5 reach, but... Ooh, triple top! With the Bloodfell Caves. Now, hold up. That might just be a concession. Yeah, okay. GG's. Woo! Let's go! We're at 6 wins, baby. Sure, I had a good time. Let's go on to game 8 and see if we can get that trophy. Alright. Hopefully our final game ahead of us here. In which, ooh, we're on the draw without a 2-drop. I'm not sure this is a keepable hand. I guess it is. Oh, Agar makes this really juicy. But ideally we can just find a 2-drop off the top. Invasion of Kaladesh into a land would be fantastic. Okay, I will just main phase spite that and pitch our barrage, hoping to find land. Good. Alright, that worked out. Vanquish the weak. Resolves. Because we have the Invasion of Argatha in our hand, it makes sense to run out the Invasion of Kaladesh instead of our Order of the Mirror. So now we go Invasion. That and kill that. Land and pass. Alright, everything's looking fine. We can even use the Nahiri's Warcrafting to just flip the Invasion of Argatha if we really wanted to. Perfect. Let's just go order and flip, I think, because we won't get value off of our Warcrafting unless I found another cheap blue card, and I think that's too risky. Might as well maximize the value here if we can. Two Scornblade Berserkers and a Drinker, huh? I think the opponent has a Final Flourish in their hand, too. Oh. Okay, we'll just take 3. We won't block. A little bit too obvious, I think. So they're gonna block the order and then kill the Etherwing? Oh, maybe they're just gonna bounce and... I don't know what's going on. Pretty sure they had a Flourish in their hand. Yeah, they did. Alright, that's fine. Only because we have a Convoke card in our hand, I think running out the 2-drop again makes sense instead of flipping the Prankster. You know what I could do? I could Warcrafting to flip the Invasion of Argatha, and then getting the creature would allow me to convoke Shatter the Source. That doesn't seem crazy. Probably just worth it to flip that thing though, right? And... take the... Oh god, what am I doing? I can't cast the Invasion. I should have taken the Swiftwater Cliffs. Whoops, that was a big mistake. Shoot. Brain fart there. For some reason I thought that was going into my hand. Okay, so I should be at 13 and I should be getting an extra, or I should have an extra land on the battlefield too. Damn it. Gosh, that was the whole reason I was waiting on that Nahiri's Warcrafting as well. I'll just unseal the Necropolis or something. Looking at their graveyard. Or Atris! Okay, this doesn't count as drawing cards. So flashing out the Fairy Mastermind doesn't do anything. Well, that's all bad. I think I'm going to try to trick them there and put the land and the Amonkhet together, so they think that there was maybe a land, 2 lands on top. That's a decent draw. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I can attack for 2 here, because we're going to flip and get another creature. Okay. I guess I'm killing the preening champion instead of the Atris, which means I'll be tapping out and they can attack the invasion of Amonkhet for 1. Notably, I will get to also draw a card here because of Fairy Mastermind triggering off of their invasion. That wasn't a good one, though. I'm okay if they use like a Deadly Derision there, no problem. I think the Fairy Mastermind's their biggest problem. Hopefully they don't kill it. Their deck looks really good. I guess that's not so surprising when we're in the 6-1 bracket or whatever. Ah, missing that Swiftwater Cliffs was so bad. Just like really subtle, incremental losses, you know? So subtle. Oh god, they're going face. That's terrifying. I wonder if they have like an invasion of Olgrotha in their hand and they're trying to set me up. Notably, if I had that Swiftwater, I would have been at 7, like that. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, hold up, hold up. We still got a chance. Please don't breach the multiverse me. They milled Order and both of my last invasions. They had an invasion of Innistrad. What do they take here? I guess Preening Champion and maybe Scornblade? I mean, they could grab the Nezumi Rat, but I don't know if that's that relevant. Okay, they did, so I'm gonna have to discard the rat, or the land, no problem. We don't want to make them, or we don't want to use the Mastermind quite yet. We definitely want to wait until after they tap out and say whatever. That's good. Uh-oh. That wasn't that great. Okay. We don't want to equip since we still want to keep activating our Mastermind. We have like a Stoke the Flame somewhere in our deck. Can we hold? Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. They've seen the majority of their lands here, unfortunately. What is this attack? Well, I think we double block the Atris like this. And that way, even if they kill one of these, Atris dies. Aha, I see. Well, they're gonna let me draw a card here, so if I draw, like, Stoke... Dang it. They get another Preening Champion. Darn it. I don't want to draw again with the Mastermind in response, because then we're just giving them second main phase mana. And the odds of us hitting exactly our stoke are 1 out of 12, so it's a little bit too risky. Oh, they can grab Atris again, too. I forgot. Yeah, Atris just died. No, they're gonna grab the big flyer. That makes sense. Corruption of Tawashi. Yikes. Wow. Holy crap. We have a very, very big problem. Dang it. That was way too many land in a row. We've seen 14 lands. Ah. That's pretty close to game over now. Man, if I had anything... Come on, give me a stoke. Dang it. Stoke there, that would trigger the prowess. Would allow our disciple to eat the 4/4. Oh, do they have a temporal cleansing? That must be what they have. Yeah. Holy God, are you kidding? So, forced block. And that ain't gonna do it. Alright, GG's. Damn. 5 cards left in the deck. We need just a little bit more oomph. I'm not sure, ultimately, if not grabbing that tap land mattered then, but it was awkward for sure. Okay, 6-2, on to the final round. Alright, let's head off to the final game here. We don't have a great hand, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. We're on the play with a 2-drop. And so, ideally what we get to do is flip the order on turn 3. But if the opponent just kills my order on turn 3, we're gonna have a huge problem. Uh-oh, and another land was really bad. We need to draw spells for the foreseeable future. We'll take it. Do they have a cut? Ah, they have a time walk. Yeah, that's still really annoying. Spent my full 3rd turn on that. Ah, no follow-ups though. Okay, I need to draw no more lands, please. Knight of the New Coalition, sure. There's a good draw. Yeah, probably just gotta play that out. Instead of leveling up our order now. That's fine. We can blow that thing up with Stoke end of turn. Pretty nice target. Then we can flip. I think attacking with the frontliner's still good here. Do think we want to push extra damage. I suppose I could have attacked with the 1/1 as well, because it was pretty telegraphed that they would just block it with the 2/2. But bad news is I'm hellbent, so that's not too bad if that's their best play. It's a very good draw as well. We don't actually block with the Goremonger. I should have not flipped it quite yet, because it's too good versus them playing out another random creature, you know? That's not too problematic. They should attack here, right? Yep. Do they have Assimilate? I'll pay the 4. It's fine. And I'm not going to play out the land in case we draw our Scrounger. Ah, that's pretty annoying. So now they get to attack and flip the Goremonger. Or rather, tap the Goremonger, flip the invasion. They're both attacking the same, so we just let this happen. Okay, and that's pretty good too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I go for it. Holy smokes, this is so good for us. Nice, okay. And that really shrinks the size of their paladin too, so... That was a 3 for 1? Great draw. We can equip the beat stick, attack for 3, get a treasure, and then play out Squadron. Alright. Looking good, feeling good. That gives their Cavalier double strike. Ugh. Wait, I have lethal if I take this, right? No, we're 1 damage short. If I take this, kill the Paladin, I can hit him for 6. Yeah, I think trading is right now, and it shrinks the Paladin too, so... Oh, that's fantastic. That's just safe to kill the Quende. And we can grab Spite here. Very good. Okay. We even get to equip since we're gonna make a treasure again. Oh no, no, that's right, it was gone. It's only for that turn. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep thinking that Nahiri's Warcrafting... Ugh. The majority of other cards in this format will allow you to do it until the following turn, but I keep messing up with the Warcrafting. Anyways, we got there, 7 winner. Fantastic. 4 Invasion of Kaladesh, and they were pretty damn good. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Made some errors there, but we still pulled out the trophy, so good beats. I'll see you next week for some more. Bye-bye.